Hey now everyone, it's Steve Sievers for Bionic Buzz. I can't tell you how excited I am to be back at San Diego Comic-Con. Before we get started, please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. We appreciate your support. Now, let's go see who we can talk to. All right, man. Well, welcome back to San Diego Comic-Con.
Well, it's good to be back.
Yeah.
I love the buzz.
Yeah. So I think we last did a Zoom interview with you. Behind the Attractions about to come out.
Okay.
And I want to talk about, surprisingly, what my favorite episode was, which I almost skipped over, was the hotels episode.
It's my favorite episode.
Yeah.
You have no idea how happy it makes me to hear that. I love that episode.
Well, it's great because, I mean, there was a lot involved, me personally. I got married at the Disneyland Hotel.
Ooh.
I had no idea that it was once owned by someone else than Walt Disney, you know, so.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah, and how much has changed over the years and stuff.
It's an understatement.
And now I live in Orlando. I go there all the time. And
There 2
contemporary.
days ago.
And my daughter's favorite Disney secret now is, now we learned from your show, is the 5-legged goat from the Contemporary.
Right? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. So obviously there's so many hotels. Was there other ones you were looking at that you didn't get to go through? But it was just very fascinating, that episode, just the history of everything. You know?
First of all, I like to do that. I like to have an episode that, it's what I like to say, keeps us honest.
Yeah.
Because, let's be honest, like, anybody could do an episode about Pirates of the Caribbean. It's a piece of history. Mm-hmm. How many people would be like, let's talk about the hotels? Yeah. So that, and I'm very grateful Disney let us do it.
Yeah.
I'm sure they were like, wait, what? What are we doing? By the way, I have to say, it's my favorite episode, tied with A Small World.
Okay, Small World.
Because I love that cast member who is singing. Like, I was there in Paris, and as she's singing, I literally texted the editor, I am in Paris. There's a cast member doing her own version of It's a Small World. I would like the entire ending of the episode to be intercut with her singing.
Wow.
And we did.
That was a great, that was the perfect way to end that episode, too.
And just so you know, between me sending that text and us delivering that episode, I mean, that's like a year.
Oh, wow.
So the fact that it didn't get taken out for a year, that doesn't happen every day. And the other reason why I love that episode is, you know, I'm from New York. I grew up in the remnants of the World's Fair.
Yes.
Like, I learned how to skate at that part. Like, that's where I grew up. So to do, I grew up knowing Robert Moses' name. Most people don't know his name.
No.
Most people, by the way, one of my favorite things that I saw and I learned making that show easily was we were in the Disney archives, which, I mean, the fact that I'm allowed to go in there.
Absolutely.
And I see this binder. It's like a wall of binders. And I see this binder and it says The Pepsi Project, 1960, I forget what year, but 1960, whatever. And I pull it out because we were allowed to do that. I literally open it and I'm like, this is what they called It's a Small World. Yeah. And that I literally have that picture I took of that binder. I have that picture framed in my office because to me, that's the show we're making.
Yeah. Well, you could do a whole episode just on sponsors for different theme park or the different rides inside Disney. You know?
Yes, we could. I don't know if we would.
Yeah.
But we could.
So, is there any more future for Behind the Attractions by any chance, or anything you're allowed to talk about for that? Because I absolutely loved it, like I said. You know.
All I can say is stay tuned.
Okay.
That's all I can say. I don't want to get in any trouble.
All right. I want to ask you your personal opinion because I don't have that many people who are obsessed with Robotech as I am. I did one Zoom interview when you had your Robotech toys behind you. Why? I know I think I asked you about why you didn't do the toys behind you. It's just because it's not a huge fan base for it. What is the future about this live action thing with Robotech? I mean, like, what? I mean, it's like,
I don't know because I mean, I can tell you what I read recently, but the problem is again, if you're a fan of Robotech, I'm telling you what you already know. But every year, somebody says we're doing it.
Yeah.
And then a year later, someone says, we're doing it. And I'm like, wait a minute, the other guy said a year ago you're doing it. Who are you?
Yeah, I can't keep track.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But
well,
I mean,
maybe you could come in and save the day because you actually seem to know.
I mean, that would be listen, my career has been so surreal
Yeah.
that, I was about to say to you, like, yeah, that'll be the day, but who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I can't even believe I'm here doing this today.
All right. Well, let's talk about what's coming up for you. What are you allowed to talk about?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we have a show called Icons Unearthed. It's on Vice at 10 p.m. Tuesdays.
Nice.
I'm really bad at that, so I have to keep. I have to
right away.
I've created like a gimmick in my
The
head.
most important part.
Yeah. I believe it's 6 episodes. It covers A New Hope until Revenge of the Sith. I believe it is. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't mean to mislead anybody. But I believe it to be the deepest dive ever of a documentary into Star Wars, or one of them. We're tied.
Yeah.
We're tied for first place. Who knows?
Well, I'm surprised how much, as a huge Star Wars fan, I keep finding about stuff and like these things about the movies.
Yeah, go spend 6 hours with Marsha Lucas. You'll learn a lot that you didn't know. And we put that in the show.
Awesome.
We got her first on-camera interview ever. She's only done one other interview ever, and that was literally 45 years ago for like a small town. Hold on one second. Washi, would you poke Uncle for a second? Thank you, Tommy. Snoring a little bit. This is the weirdest interview of my day. But what do you call it? What are we talking about? Star Wars.
Star Wars, your documentary on Vice.
Yeah. Marsha Lucas.
Yeah.
So so we got her.
That is
We
awesome.
got her, and I would say, because I've been kind of studying Star Wars since I was like 5.
Yeah.
I would say on any given year, I probably learned one new thing, maybe 2. I would say in the 6 hours I was with her, probably learned 50 new things.
Wow.
Like mind-blowing stuff. Yeah, mind-blowing.
That is awesome. All right, before I let you go, anything else coming up you're allowed to talk about? Or?
We have season 2 of Down to Earth with Zac Efron.
Yes.
That is coming out this year. I think we might even be announcing a date soon. So that's coming. On top of that, season 5 of A Toy Store Near You. That's on Amazon. That is also coming this year.
Very cool. Keep up the amazing work, man, and maybe we'll see each other next Comic-Con, or we'll do another Zoom. So,
I
man,
would love that.
take care,
Thank you,
man.